Hi, my name is Dawn.
Hi, my name is Rocco.
And welcome to our kitchen. Today we are making macaroni and cheese, and this is a quick recipe and only uses 3 ingredients. It's super easy to scale up or down for whatever size of family you are feeding. And this recipe comes to us from Serious Eats, and it's a Kenji Lopez alt recipe, which we knew would be good. We've made it so many times and it is good. Okay, Rocco, should we get going?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. As always, we start with all our ingredients. It's macaroni and cheese, so we're going to start with macaroni. Of course, you can use another pasta. In this case, we're using a gluten-free pasta, mainly because one time my husband bought it by accident and we loved it in this recipe. And we'll need cheese. And what you're going to find about this recipe is we use equal parts of the cheese and the macaroni. So you can often find the same weights in both of them, so you don't have to have it, but I'm going to empty out a couple of packages and we'll use what we have in our fridge. And finally, evaporated milk, and Rocco's pulled out the can opener because we'll need that as one of our tools. And interestingly, our evaporated milk and our macaroni are the same, approximate, so we can just use them one for one. And you're going to need a pinch of salt too. And now let's pull out our tools. We're going to need our scale. We'll need a bowl to weigh our cheese. Again, if you buy a package that matches, you won't have to do this, but we're going to do it today. And we'll need a nonstick pan to cook in. And we'll need a spoon for stirring. Now we're all ready to get going. Now the recipe has smaller quantities, but for us, there's 3 of us, plus we'll have a little bit of leftover. And I found this package has 340 grams in it. So all I know is I match 340 grams of our pasta with our evaporated milk, which is 354, which is close enough, 1 for 1. So we'll just measure out our 340 grams of cheese. So we're going to do that first so we get it all ready to go. And you can mix any cheeses. We're using cheddar and then a Tex-Mex blend. And close enough is good enough. So what we'll do is whatever quantity of pasta you're using, put it in your pan. This is kind of a fun recipe because you don't boil the water first. We're going to boil the pasta in the water. Once you put your pasta in your pan, you want to cover it, just cover it with water. So you just want to cover it and then just add a big pinch of salt. And we're going to head over to our stove, but before we do that, we're going to open up our can of milk so we're all ready to go. See you over at the stove. We've come to our stove with our macaroni. We brought our cheese and our evaporated milk, so we're all ready to use it when we need it. We're going to turn on the macaroni and bring it to a boil on high heat. So you'll notice once it starts to boil that the macaroni will get, or your pasta will get, a little fatter as it starts to absorb the water. And you're going to continue cooking it until almost all the water is absorbed. You'll know when it's getting close. You'll want to taste for just shy of al dente. And you'll see how puffy all your pasta gets. Okay, when you're close, then you add your evaporated milk and bring it to a boil. Okay, once you've got this to a boil, we'll just add our cheese. Rocco, do you want to add the cheese? And when you do that, you want to turn to low. And then you just want to stir it until the cheese is all melty and you've got this super creamy sauce. And this takes a couple of minutes. We'll see how long it's going to take. Okay, here we are. It's been a couple of minutes and this is super creamy, rich, yummy. Let's go taste it, Rocco. So here we have our mac and cheese. Now I will tell you, I love it with hot sauce, but let's do our taste testing. We'll see if we need salt, but I don't think so. Got my hot sauce.
That is really good, but it's really hot. So I have to wait a while every time I take a scoop.
We're gonna go eat our dinner. We hope you give this recipe a try. It's super quick. It tastes great. We love it. And until next time, keep cooking.